everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for the wonderful birthday wishes. Today is the day of my birthday and I've been celebrating since I got up this morning. I went and I had a facial, and guys, I have no foundation on. This is what my skin looks like after my facial. I have a little bit of blush. I mean, I have makeup on, but I don't have face makeup. And just to put it out there, I've never had any kind of chemical procedures or any kind of cosmetic procedures, I should say, on my face ever. So this is just me with skincare and with the results of today's facial. And I think it looks pretty decent, especially since I'm an old bag now, but still. Yeah, so it's not too bad. So before I go any further with the rest of the video, because I have a bunch of things that I want to share, if you're watching me, give me a subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button. I am like just touching at 1,000 subs. I'm getting closer and closer. And, you know, I'm really trying to make it. I thought that I would maybe make it for my birthday today, but, you know, I'm kind of making a new goal now. Hopefully Halloween, I don't know, sometime. But I'm still having fun and I'm still enjoying presenting things that I think you guys are going to like, which is why I'm going to show this next item now. This book, Wild Souls, was written by a very nice friend of mine, Faith Prince. She has a channel here on YouTube. She's a writer. This is her first novel, and I'm going to show you the back of the book if you want to pause and read it. If you like Twilight, if you like Harry Potter, you're going to like this story because it's adventurous. There's a little bit of fantasy element, a little bit of science fiction, and it's a love story. I bought the book and I've had it for a little over a week. And I started to read one day and I read maybe 10, 15 pages or so all in one shot. And I have not gotten a chance to sit down and read for like days now. And I can't wait to get back into the story. The story is phenomenal. When I started to read it, I had to really tear myself away, and now I'm trying to block out a time this weekend where hopefully I could finish it all in one shot. So Wild Souls, you could order it on Amazon, and if you like this kind of story, you're really going to love it. She is a fantastic writer. She really knows how to develop characters and give interesting situations and put things into a story that make it very engaging. So that's number one. Number two, this is something that I found for myself also on Amazon. Guys, I had to get this. It came out, I want to say July 1st, and I found out about it after the main bunch of them were sold out. And I was lucky enough to find this on Amazon. And if I can find that it's still available, I will put a link. So if there's anybody that you know who might want this, if they're a doll collector, or if they just happen to be a music lover or a fan of David Bowie. Guys, this is the David Bowie Barbie. He's in the blue suit, or she, because it's Barbie as David Bowie. This is the iconic blue suit from the Hunky Dory video from Life on Mars, or excuse me, from the Life on Mars video from the Hunky Dory album. So that's where the suit is known from. And forgive me, I guess I'm just getting old because I just twisted that all up. But yeah, look at this. The detail on this is just incredible. Sorry for the little bit of glare. Look at the platform shoes. And I'm going to show you the back. This is, of course, David. And I'm going to let you see what the back of it says. You know, and of course, David Bowie was a style icon, a music icon, a pop icon, and his loss really hit me very, very hard because I was Aladdin Sane for Halloween when I was 5 years old. My grandmother made me the costume. I loved David Bowie from the time that I could remember, way, way back. It was always David Bowie and Elton John, and I remember getting the Pinups album when I was about 4 or 5. I was really, really young, and I remember him and Angie on the cover. and I would listen to it over and over and over. And the Diamond Dogs album, and my mom actually was at the concert at the Philly Tower Theater that was recorded for the album. So he's always been very, very special to me, and you know, at different touch points in my life. So I had to have the Barbie, and Mattel released this for $50. It was sold in a bunch of places, but I found it on Amazon, and I want to say that I paid $68, so it was a little bit over, but what are you going to do? There was a Ziggy Stardust Barbie, and Ziggy sold out, and I think that the cheapest that I've seen it is well over $200, and my guess is that this is probably going to go there too. So he's mine forever. She, it doesn't matter. It's David, and it's just cool as can be. So let me get on to the meat and potatoes of the video, which is first impressions and what's in my bag. And this is going to be my Longchamp Le Foulonné shoulder bag, crossbody shoulder bag. So you remember I got this on the Real Real, and Fuchsia Floyd and I are going to be doing a video collab about the Real Real coming up soon. So we'll get into more details about the Real Real, but I did buy this on the Real Real for, I think it was $120 or such. It was under $150. I do remember that. And this particular bag sells on the Longchamp website for $565. I'm pretty sure the retail is. And when I got this bag, it was in immaculate condition. It doesn't look like it was ever used, touched, stuffed with anything. Hey, Ty. Nothing. It was just in awesome, fabulous condition. And it is the Turtle Dove color, which is kind of like a taupey gray. Do a little ABS. I have it really stuffed now, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to do it smoothly, but you know, I need to practice my ABS. You can see it's bulging a little bit in the back, and it doesn't bother me because this leather isn't going to get distorted. So when you open the bag, there's a pocket in the front, which is more than big enough to hold your phone. I have an iPhone 10 and it's fine. And inside right now, I have it stuffed. So let me show you what I have in the bag. It's a great work bag, and even though I didn't go to work today, I stuffed it with some things that I would normally take for work, except my keys, but you can see there's plenty of room to slip keys. So I have my wallet. This is my Chanel card holder. I use it as a wallet. So we have that. In the other pocket, I have my nose spray. I can't leave home without it. And that's all that I have in those two pockets. And I'm going to put this down because it's getting a little bit heavy. I have my Hobonichi Weeks planner. And this is the planner that I use for work. And this is a great planner, guys. It's got the monthly setup in the front. And then it has weekly pages. And there's room to put other information as well. And it's a very good size. I want to say that this would fit in the Louis Vuitton agenda cover that looks like a checkbook. It's about the same size, but I love it. So I also carry, this is an Erin Condren notebook, but I use this as a checklist for what I need to do for work. And I have to carry this back and forth because I need to track some things. And I use that book for my tracking. And this is a Midori MD notebook, and I use this for work also. I decorated it with these stickers that I got from Etsy. This is just some vintage fashion stickers, and I have tabs where I have some important information that's recorded that I can just flip back and forth to. And I have a paper in the front, and this has a cover that I also bought. So when this runs out, I'm probably going to get another one because I like this style of notebook because it lays completely flat when you're writing. And the pages are lined, I don't know if you could see, and they're divided in the middle, which the divider doesn't really matter to me. It's the line pages that I like. And this is an A5 size paper. And then I also have, because I went for a facial today, I went to, you know, have the facial, and I carried some makeup, which I've emptied a lot out of at this point, but I have my Chanel Cosmetic Curvy O case, and this was stuffed to the gills, and in fact it was pretty much almost overstuffed. So when I came home, I wanted to take everything out of there as soon as possible. And here's what I have inside, which is not really so much right now. I have a couple lippies, I have a little perfume sample, and that's kind of all in this pouch. And then I have my Tic Tacs. Sometimes I need a Tic Tac. My allergies have been terrible this year, really awful. So sometimes the Tic Tac is good if your mouth is feeling a little bit dry. And then in the back here, you have a zipper compartment that goes the whole length of the bag. So you can put something in there if you need to keep it safe. If you're carrying papers, or maybe if you have a card holder or something that you're afraid is going to spill out, you could tuck that there. The strap is really long on this, and I'm going to stand up and show you what this looks like crossbody. So I have this on the middle hook. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hooks, and I have it on the third hook. And I think that it lays in just the right spot for me on that third hook, because I like the bag to be a little bit lower. So, sweetheart, I gotta put you down right now, okay? Can I take you off mommy's knee? Good boy. Poor tiger. Just loves to cuddle. So here's what it looks like. Crossbody. And this is the largest size of this bag. So it kind of almost looks like a messenger bag. I mean, it's a nice size. This sits a little bit, the top of this is kind of a little bit lower than the top of my hip, which is fine. It feels really comfortable. I can put my hand here if I want to. And, you know, if I have a coat on or a jacket, I still have plenty of room, and I can also go down another notch if I need to. But on the next notch down, it's really too long. And if I did one higher, it's going to kind of be to here, which is a little higher than what I like. So right here, it's perfect. So here's what it looks like. And I really like it. I really, really like this bag. I think that this is a very, very nice everyday bag. I think that it's a perfect bag if you want something that you can be a little bit more carefree with. The Foulonné leather is really scratch proof, and it doesn't get out of shape easily. The bag itself has a little bit of structure. Sorry if I'm making anyone seasick. It's got a little bit of structure, but it's not really, you know, you can see that this is going to fold in a little bit, but it still retains its shape. So it's not so rigid that you have to worry what you put in it. And like I said, I had everything in here, and there was a little bulge in the back, but it's not going to stretch the leather out at all. So no need to be afraid of that. And this kind of leather, you don't really want to get it wet, but nothing's really going to happen to it. You know, if you go out and it sprinkles, you don't have to worry that it's going to really damage the bag. It's going to kind of roll off, and you could just pat it down with a wet towel. Again, I'm not saying that it's waterproof, and I'm not saying go out in the rain with it, but it's not as delicate of a leather as, say, a lambskin would be. So you don't really need to be that particular with it the way you would, you know, something like this caviar. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. I could do a wear and tear and a more full review at some point later when I've used it more, but I really like it. And I think that if you're looking for a good everyday bag, and if you're looking for a good work bag, and you don't want a tote bag, this is really a terrific bag. And again, this is the largest size. It's 11 by 8 by 4 inches. I don't know if I mentioned that before, and if I did, just call it old age senility, sorry. But if you don't want a tote, it's a really good alternative. So if you have any more questions about this, please leave them in the comments below. And again, like, subscribe, and I will see you again in my next video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for all of your support. I appreciate everyone, and I'm really glad that I've got to meet so many nice, wonderful people on my channel. Thanks a lot, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Bye-bye.